This simple TikTok account made $97,000 with one single video through the TikTok Shop affiliate program. How the is that even possible? In this video, I'll show you exactly how they did it. TikTok has literally become a money printing machine and is without a doubt the most profitable business you can start right now. We had the creativity program going absolutely viral during the past couple of months, but as you might have figured out by now, not very scalable. It's inconsistent and almost impossible to break 10K per month with one account. Today, I'll show you a brand new way to make thousands of dollars per month through the TikTok Shop affiliate program. And as someone who's tried almost every online business model out there, I can tell you I've never seen anything like this. But for you to understand how I found out about this, we gotta rewind a couple of weeks. So, I was sitting on my couch in the middle of the night, scrolling on X, desperately trying to find a way to escape reality for a while. And then, I came across this post from a guy named Cal. He tweeted that this AI-generated TikTok made $97,000 in sales. I thought, what the hell? $97,000? Where does it come from? What did they sell? I gotta know how. So I looked at it.
The reason you feel so sick and tired every single day is the same reason you are so unproductive. This is a multi-mineral sea moss black seed supplement by Clean Nutra. Just go to the TikTok shop below and you can purchase yours.
As you can see, they are selling this vitamin supplement through the TikTok Shop affiliate program. This means that every time someone clicks on this little button right here and makes a purchase, this account is making a cut on that purchase. This video alone generated $97,000 in sales with a 20% commission, meaning that this guy made almost $20,000 with just one video. Guess you're starting to see why this is better than the creativity program. Those numbers are absolutely insane. But what's even more insane is that he did it all with AI. So I'm going to show you guys how to do the exact same thing. And you know what? I'm tired of sitting behind the same boring desk every single video. It's about time I become something better and leave this horrible room. In fact, I've had enough. Let's head over to this website called Calo Data, where you can find out how much this specific account is making. As you can see, they're actually consistently making $100,000 per month. So the question is, how can you find viral products like this and start selling them on TikTok with AI? For this part, you want to head back to Calo Data and press on Product at the top. Here, you'll find tons of viral products and how much they've generated through the TikTok shop. Now, you want to click on Category and choose Health. This way, you'll get a bunch of different vitamin supplements that sell like crazy right now. If we take a look at the top one, it has generated over $5 million so far, which is just completely insane. If we scroll down a bit, we'll see that these creators are making bank from promoting it. This account right here has generated, I almost can't believe it, but more than $290,000 from this one product. So now that we have our product, it's time to create the video. But wait, just like the creativity program, TikTok Shop is only available in a few selected countries like the US, UK, and Germany. I refuse to believe that there isn't a way to bypass this problem. So before I made this video, I sat down and did some heavy research, and I actually found a way. What you want to do is head over to this website right here. I've linked it in the description, and you get yourself a US TikTok account. This way, TikTok won't know your actual location, and you'll have access to both the TikTok shop and the creativity program. And if it wasn't good enough, the owner of the website is actually a good friend of mine, so he agreed to give all of my subscribers 20% off of their entire order. Just enter the code. But there's nothing more annoying than getting your account shadow banned, so to avoid that, you gotta warm up the account. You can do this by spending some time every day using the app like a normal user. Like some videos, leave some comments, just use the app like you normally would. This will let TikTok know that you're not a bot. On top of that, I'd recommend you to read the instructions on the website to avoid TikTok suspecting that you're not actually in the US. Now that we got that out of the way, let's create our viral video. But more importantly, let's do it with AI. And no, this is not a tutorial on how to make hundreds of shorts with ChatGPT and Canva in 5 minutes. I've tried them all, and let me tell you, most of them don't work at all. So don't expect a copy and paste kind of tutorial. Because you know, creating a viral video is not easy. You gotta put in the work. I'll guide you through finding a video idea, the script, voiceover, editing, and sound effects. But first, we need a plan. This is the account I showed you earlier, and this is the viral recipe I've come up with after analyzing all of their videos. There's a script consisting of the hook, storytelling, and CTA. The voiceover with picking a fitting voice from 11 Labs. Then image generation with Midjourney and prompt creation. And finally, editing with captions, sound effects, and sound design. It's basically a list of the most common traits that viral videos have. And actually, I've invited my good friend Horace the TikTok wizard to take it from here.
Always good to be back, Leo. So, the first and most important part of a viral video is the script, especially the hook.
That's right, Horace. Something all viral videos have in common is that they have a strong and engaging hook, something that makes the viewer want to watch the entire video. We're actually not going to use AI for this since it rarely turns out good, so let's create one ourselves.
I always have two things in mind when creating a hook. First and foremost, we gotta trigger curiosity, something that makes the viewer feel like they need to know what's about to happen next. For example,
here are 3 things that you should stop wearing. Number 1 is skin-tight jeans. Instead, you should try a slim straight fit.
Did you see that? The first line made the viewer wonder what 3 things they shouldn't be wearing, so they most likely stayed longer than they'd usually do. Another thing to have in mind is to call the viewer out, like this.
This is why you've been failing exams even though you've been studying for hours.
You see how a lot of people would feel like the video was talking to them personally, which unknowingly makes you think, yeah, I can relate to that. I'll keep watching this. So I sat down and used all of my knowledge to come up with this hook. And this is literally the only step you'll have to do yourself. For the next part, head over to ChatGPT to create the script, because after all, it's AI automation, right? You want to prompt something like this. Just make sure to include the product's ingredients and the length you want it to be. In this case, our product contains these ingredients, so let's add them to the prompt. Then, generate it a couple of times until you get the script you like. Then copy the script and paste it into a Google document. Next, you want to separate this paragraph line by line. This is because each line is going to be a photo in the video, but more on that later. Now that we have our script ready, let's create the voiceover. If you have a super attractive voice, you can just get yourself a microphone and record it yourself. But I assume you don't, so let's head over to 11 Labs. Go to the voice library and choose any voice you like. For this one, I'll go with Marcus. Then you want to paste your script and then click on Generate. When you have your voiceover ready, just click on this little button on the right to download it. Now remember how we split the script into different lines? So this is because each of these lines will be one image. What you want to do is create images that match each line. Notice how all the viral videos in this niche have images of humans showing some kind of emotion. That's exactly what you want. And it can be anything: laughter, fear, happiness, motivation, or any emotion you can think of. Since the first line in our script is, "Do you feel lost in life?" we want to create an image of a person that looks lost and confused. To do this, head over to Midjourney's Discord server. Here you want to enter this exact prompt followed by the emotion you want the person to show. In this case, I'll write something like this and generate it. As you can see, the results look pretty good. I like this one the best, so I'll click on Upscale and then download it. Now you want to repeat this process on every line throughout the entire script. And yeah, I know, this might take a while. So if you'll excuse me, I'll just continue doing this and then get back to you. Okay, I'm done. Now I have all my images in this folder named in the correct order to make things easier when we're going to edit it all together. I'll do this next part in CapCut since it's free and has all the editing tools we need, but you can really go with any editing software you want. I'll use the free CapCut desktop app, but the online version works just as well, and it's also free. So start off by creating a new project. Now that we have our project ready, let's start off by enhancing the voiceover. Look, 11 Labs is great, but with a little bit of trimming, anyone can make it 10 times better. Drag it to the timeline and cut out all the pauses. Then overlap the clips with just a couple of frames and repeat this throughout the entire voiceover. This is called a J-cut, and it'll give the video a faster pace and make it more engaging. When you're done, do a quick sound check so it sounds good.
Maybe you ruined a relationship, or you just don't feel like yourself.
Before we add any of our images, we need to click on Ratio and choose the TikTok format, which is 9:16. Now after that, let's import all the Midjourney images and add them to the timeline one by one, making sure that each image is covering one line. Just like this. Also repeat this process on all the images and your video should look something like this by now.
Maybe you ruined a relationship, or you just don't feel like yourself anymore. Senna, Cascara, and...
Horace, you've been quiet today. Want to take the next step?
Oh, crap. I fell asleep. I'm so sorry, Leo. I'll take it from here. So, the video looks good, but considering people nowadays have the attention span of a goldfish, you need to make it even more engaging by adding some animations.
That's right. Highlight the clip and click on Animations on the right. I like to go with a combo animation like this one. Then, simply click on it and adjust it so it covers the entire clip. Now, you just want to repeat this process on the rest of the clips, and you should end up with something like this.
Do you feel like you don't know where you're going in life? Maybe you ruined a relationship, or you just don't feel like yourself.
It's looking really good, to be honest, but I bet you can't find a single viral video that doesn't have captions. It's such an easy thing to add, but it can increase retention a lot. So don't skip this part. You can actually create them automatically in CapCut using their AI feature. Again, it's in the top left. So click on text and then on captions, choose a language and press create. Go through them a couple of times so there are no spelling mistakes and fill in any parts CapCut missed to generate. But something still feels wrong. I bet you can guess what it is actually. Take 3 seconds to guess. If you were right, leave a comment and let me know. It's how the captions are animated. So head over to the right, click on templates, and choose one you like. I'll go with something high pace, like this one, and the video instantly looks much better. I recommend you to stick with the same caption style to brand your account. That way, people will know it's your video and stop scrolling. Now we're just missing the biggest virality hack of them all: sound effects. Sound effects, if used right, basically forces the viewer to watch it for longer. Anyways, there are 2 ways you can go about finding them. Either you search for hours on end on YouTube to download each sound effect one by one, or you can just download the Google Drive folder I've created with tons of viral sound effects, which is completely free. It's linked in the description below. Once you've added those, you need some music. Here, you can add a trending song or any track you think fits the video. Just whatever you do, don't make the music too loud unless you want to get slaughtered with comments like this.
Dude, the music is way too f***ing loud.
So when you've added your music, click on Audio here and adjust the volume so it sounds good. And boom, you've created your first viral TikTok. Now we just need to download it. So click on Export and make sure you export it in 1080p and 60 frames per second to get the maximum quality. Let's take a look at it.
Do you feel like you don't know where you're going in life? Maybe you ruined a relationship, or you just don't feel like yourself anymore. Senna, cascara, and psyllium. These natural wonders team up to keep your digestion smooth sailing. Senna and cascara gently support regularity, while psyllium adds a fiber boost, keeping things moving smoothly. Say goodbye to bloating and discomfort. Incorporate these into your routine for happier, healthier digestion. Trust me, your gut will thank you.
Yup, that's what a video following my viral recipe looks like. There's only so much information I can share with you in one video.